Alright guys, so today we will do a very hard campaign as the Mighty Danes. We'll also impose a few rules on myself to make the game harder. I cannot recruit mercenaries, I cannot join crusades, and can't do any exploits that I know of, just straight up fighting it. So let's see, the Danes. Manage all cities, no time limit. Very hard. Looks like we are good to go. I wanted to stream this, but I guess my YouTube channel has to wait just more time before it'll let me stream. It told me a day and a half ago, 24 hours, but it's been 24 hours over, so I figured it would be good to go by now, but apparently not. That's fine.
Where to?
So we've got this ship. I think the first thing is Denmark.
Yes.
So it's good to take Hamburg.
Moving unseen, Lord.
Because you want
My
a
lord.
castle early on.
Yes. Hold. Men, march. We go no further this day. My lord. Move out. Yes.
So we've got spears
Yes, lord.
there.
Marching to
Sieging.
battle with pride, lord. Yes. Surrounding
Denmark,
and
this is my
besieging
favorite
the
game,
settlement.
Norse archers. In the early
The
game,
siege is ongoing, my lord.
they'll beat most melee units in melee in the early period. 12 melee attack, 16 defense. I mean, so they're better than armored sergeants in melee. Like, literally superior to armored sergeants in melee. But they're also archers that do 7 missile attack, and that's pretty good for their early game. They don't have long range missiles, but it's fine. They're basically they're like better peasant archers that will tear people up in melee.
Orders, my king.
Pretty darn
Making
good.
my lord. Yes. Orders, my king. Joining my lord.
So we've got spearmen going to arms.
Yes, lord.
Capital archers with this general.
We go no
Hugh
further
Hamburg.
this day, my lord.
Kind of
my
want to
lord.
make a Baltic Sea empire. Kind of like that. Go east instead of west. I've conquered England so many times, but we could do that later. We can let England and Scotland build up a little bit before we
Ready
deal
to
with
trade.
the eternal Anglo menace. We will bring
Yes,
the
my
Danish
lord.
gift to the British Isles.
Yes.
Okay.
An honor, my lord.
We will marry.
Do I seek a suitor
No.
or just a signature?
How may I serve?
Priests don't really care about.
Da.
And this boat, I kind of want this boat
My lord.
around
Set
to be
sail.
able to
We can
make
sail
me
no
not have to
further
walk all the
today.
way through Sweden to get to Stockholm and Oslo. So I'll keep this one boat. We jacked the taxes up. Cool. Alright, that's good for turn 1.
Yes, lord. Combining troops.
So now losing money.
Yes. Of
Alright,
course.
he's in there. Gotta get some farms going.
Orders, my lord.
7.
Yes,
I think I can
lord.
auto-resolve this,
Confronting
actually.
the enemy.
Oh yeah, the other rule for myself is I can't save skill. I can't save right before a battle just because I want to auto-resolve it, and I'm not sure. I have to live with the consequences, so there's no safe scumming. But luckily that worked out.
The enemy lies defeated. We
Second.
are victors.
Now this Hamburg is
Strength,
my main
honor, and victory.
castle defending
We have the
Sire,
the south.
What do you require of me?
Now another reason I love these Norse archers, they're perfect for the defense. They're perfect garrison troops. They're cheap, 125 upkeep, 48 recruitment cost, but 12 and 17 melee attack and base. Or I guess they have 1 experience, so it would be like 11 and 15 or something, but it's pretty good. Let's see. We can go and see what their base stats would be. Norse archers, yeah, 11 and 16. I'm pretty sure armored sergeants are 11 and 14. Either way, it's really close. By the time they do the missile damage to you, they'll be armored sergeants in melee, and they're really cheap and they're available pretty much right at the start of the game. So they're just such an excellent unit. Excellent unit.
yes.
Spy will move down to. First, I want to get the coast.
No
so we'll get
further
Stettin first,
today,
and then
my lord.
Can get
Continuing on tomorrow.
I think I'll turn Stettin into a city, and we'll use Thorn as my second castle for the Baltic. You don't want to have too many castles. I like to convert some castles to cities, especially if they're on the water, because the cities do most of your trading and money making.
Where to? Yes, my lord. Anchors away.
So we'll
Yeah.
get these spearmen, and we'll just leave behind. We'll leave behind the Norse archers to be the garrison.
Marching to battle with pride, lord.
Start working on
We
farms.
move onward tomorrow.
Merchants. I don't really play around with merchants too much. It's not because they're not
My
good.
lord.
I just
Set sail.
I prefer conquering by the sword. So we'll get some more farms going.
Orders, my lord. Da. Yes, lord.
Alright, no merchants allowed.
Sire, closing for a better look.
I guess they didn't like my spy.
Orders, my lord. Yes,
Okay.
lord.
Another thing I like
Confronting
about
the
Denmark
enemy.
is that they're, I
Yes,
think they
Lord.
have the best militia units in their city. So in their cities, at a minor city, you can train Norse war clerics, which have 10 attack, 20
An
defense,
honor, my lord.
and I believe they start out with 8 armor.
Orders,
It's
my lord.
really, really good.
Where
And they have
to?
effective against armor. So they're very, very strong. You can recruit those at a minor city after you build the small
Yes.
cathedral.
Yes, lord.
Whatever the minor city castle
Orders,
is.
my lord.
Along with once they get the large city, they can make sword staff militia, which are
An honor to serve,
the
my
best
lord.
halberd militia units in the game. The only better halberd unit in the game is the Obadshire, which is the halberd unit that the Danes get from their citadels.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Because we're assuming you can't play the Papal States. The Papal States were never meant to be played. But the Papal States, their Swiss Guard, are better stat-wise than the Obadshire, but it's not by much. And they're not designed to be a playable faction anyway, so I don't really count the Papal States units.
An
Awesome, we
honor
got
to
a
serve,
new
my lord.
General.
An honor to serve, my lord. My lord.
Let's use his boat. Let's put his boat to use.
Yes, my lord. An honor to serve, my lord. Where to?
Oh, these cavalry.
As ordered. Yes,
Probably move
lord.
just as fast.
Marching to battle with pride, lord.
So we'll siege these guys
Besieging
out.
settlement.
We'll get a third
Shall we
general
assault
bodyguard
now,
in there.
my lord?
Let's get next level farms going. Early games all about population growth, especially on very hard. It always seems like the AI has a pretty big population growth bonus over you. So I always find that to be
Yes.
one of the most important things.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, 10.
Confront. Da. As ordered. Yes, Lord.
General in there.
Marching to battle
9-4,
with pride,
no
Lord.
save scumming. Oh man. Did not work out in my favor that time. It's okay. We can recover from this.
We are losing this day. We must retreat. We stand down, men. Break the siege.
Not a
Orders,
good
my
start.
lord. My lord.
Should have just sieged them out. It's okay. We'll get them in about the same time. So maybe one turn later or so.
We have a proposition for
Trade
you.
rights, Germany. Okay, so make them pay us some money. If you want access to our markets, we demand money.
I accept this Goodbye,
Yes.
my friend.
So we got the Germans to pay 1,000 to us just for
Where
the
to?
privilege
My
of
lord.
trading with us. Oh.
Does this
Scots,
look like
yeah,
one of your
Scots
fleets, you
in English,
galoot?
they'll do this a lot. The AI,
Are
they'll
you
send
confused?
ships
This is
full
not
of
your fleet.
all their armies over to Denmark and Norway once you take them. So sometimes I like to wait to take Norway, and same thing with the Netherlands over here. When I play the HRE, I typically won't take the Netherlands till later, just because England and Scotland will constantly just blindly charge all their armies onto you. It's kind of annoying. So you're having to defend against like 6 factions all at once. Can be tough. And yeah, another great thing about the Danes is just their castle. I don't even have the level 1 mustering goal. I can't train peasants, but I can train dismounted huscarls. And these guys can go toe-to-toe with dismounted feudal knights. Dismounted feudal knights are way more expensive upkeep. And they only come out at a fortress. So the Danes are pretty fun to play. They've got a
Where
great
to?
army throughout the entire
Da.
course of the game. Their
Back
range
ashore,
speeds
men.
kind of fall off a little bit
Yes, lord.
towards the end.
Yes, lord.
They get-
Confronting the enemy. Yes.
They get
Surrounding
crossbowmen
and
at
besieging
same
the
time France
settlement.
gets crossbowmen. They're tier
Shall we
4
assault now,
archers.
my
They don't
lord?
get any tier 4 foot archers like England and France, but they do get tier 4. They get cavalry crossbows, the mounted crossbowmen,
My lord. Where to?
which are good. So I think it's
Anchors
fine.
away.
And honestly,
We continue tomorrow.
crossbowmen are good enough.
Orders, my lord. Marching to battle with pride, lord.
So yeah, the Danes, you can expand quickly. You have good units in the early, middle, end game. You can just focus on growth in your settlements because you can train good units without any buildings. I can defend cities with dismounted huscarls and Viking raiders very easily because they're better than any other infantry that anyone else gets for a while. So 2 turns, so we'll make them sally out.
Yes,
for
Lord.
us. I mean, that open terrain can easily kill these rebel scum.
Da.
Does this
I
look
don't
like one of
really
your
want to
fleets, you
attack the
galoot?
Scottish
Where
Navy.
to? My lord. Where?
Because
Joining
now
the...
we have
Da. My lord, the fleet cannot sail there. Where to?
God's servant,
But
as you wish.
This
I also
crew
don't
has
want them
now
to
to
attack
get
me.
ye, my
So I don't
lord.
have. Maybe I should train just a few units for here. Train some dismounted huscarls and some scouts. Cavalry is very good in this game, by the way. Very, very good.
Yes.
How may I serve? Of course, my lord.
So they're just
Are
sitting
you
here.
confused? This is not your...
My lord.
That's fine, I suppose. I'll keep my navy close by, just in case
Does this look like one
they
of your
decide to
fleets
do
you galoot?
anything fishy.
Yes,
I
my
could
lord.
Just
This
attack
crew
the
has
Navy
naught
right now,
against
probably
ye,
kill
my
it,
lord.
but I don't. Once I go to war with them, they'll start constantly sending ships over here, and then I have to deal with them. And I don't really want to deal with them right now.
My lord. Yes, lord.
God's servant.
So we'll just leave them be. Until they attack us. Okay, so the rebels are shouting out of Stettin to attack us. And our general's bodyguard are elite heavy. I mean, it's 4-1 now. I could probably auto-resolve it, but we'll just be
We
safe.
have chosen the field. Now, let the battle begin.
Yeah. I've been playing Medieval 2 Total War since this came out. Back in
Units,
2000,
await my order.
2006. Yeah. Really great game. I have to take breaks. It's not the only game I've played since then. But probably played this Total War more than any other. I've played all the Total War since Medieval 1. A lot. Played a ton of Attila, a ton of Rome 2, a ton of Medieval 2, a ton of Rome 1, a ton of Medieval 1. I think I said Attila, a ton of Empire even as well. So yeah, this is pretty typical. Brutal, heavy charges in. So the AI's infantry is busy chasing down the cavalry while my archers shoot the blob of
The
formations.
enemy general is no true man.
Already have
Mighty
the general
Lord
running, just
above,
killed the
we have
general.
captured the enemy's
Now the
general.
rest
That
of the
will
rebels
teach the
should be
cowardly dog to turn. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and look how our
Boom.
cowardly
Crazy.
foe
I could
runs.
continue,
It's
just kinda
time
slaughter
to
them.
press the attack. All civilized people.
The enemy lies
Sack.
defeated.
I generally
We
like
are
sacking the most 'cause it gives you
victors.
dread,
How may I serve?
a lot of money, and it
On
doesn't
my
destroy
way.
that many buildings. And in the early game, you don't really want to destroy the population, the little population you do have. Typically want that population to grow. So like I said, I'll convert Stettin to a city because it'll be flanked by a castle. I don't have a need to have 3 castles in a row because Thorn's right here. And I already have Hamburg, Stettin, and Thorn. Thorn and Hamburg tend to grow pretty fast. Stettin should be a city, I think.
Yes.
So we'll leave those guys there.
Yes.
We'll keep. Send one of the generals back
Orders, my lord.
to grab these guys.
Orders, my king. My lord. Forward.
These guys.
Yes.
Take forward.
Men, march. We go no further this day, my lord. An honor to serve, of course. Yes. We move onward tomorrow.
Quit that,
Longbows
you
just-
damn schooner!
Oh, that's a pirate ship now.
Scotland will fight ye for these waters!
Prepare to board and engage. My lord,
I didn't lose
we
a
are
single
victorious. Where to?
Is that... Yeah, 50 soldier, 50 out of 50. I didn't lose a single man.
Da.
That's pretty crazy. Normally you lose a bunch of people. Cool. Did not expect
As
that.
ordered. Set sail. You will have to
Fires. I probably
fight
can't
us
fight 3
for
fire
this
boats.
boat. The wind has failed us, Captain. We sail tomorrow.
Orders, my lord.
Okay. A lot of times for villages and small towns, I like to put the taxes on low, just to get them growing faster. 'Cause they're not much use to me until they're larger settlements. Now for this one, normally I'd go for more trade at this point, but I have 4 spear militias in here, and that's a fair bit of upkeep. So I'll go ahead and get the town guard, and that will allow me to garrison spear militia for free.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
Are
Yes,
you
Scotch.
confused? This is not your fleet.
That's fine.
Yes.
We will continue
Move out.
expanding east.
Of course. Orders. An honor to serve, my lord.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, and here they go. All right, Scotland. You asked
We
for
must
it.
fight
I
or
just wanted to play
forfeit.
around in the Baltic.
The enemy has laid siege.
All right, time to recruit some troops. We could have prevented this, Scotland. Did not have to be this way.
Yes, lord. An honor to serve. Yes.
You know what?
My lord.
Because Scotland did this to me, I think we should just go ahead and take Scotland.
We go no further this day, my lord. Yes, lord. Confronting the enemy.
Where to? Yes, my lord.
There will be
Attacking!
no escape.
Victory!
I'd welcome a
Ships.
trial by arms to end this feud.
Let's see, what do they have? I have 4 spear militia. I'm gonna do this so I can see. what
Moving
they have.
to engage.
Got Highlanders. Highlanders are pretty good. They do more damage than Viking Raiders, but they don't have as much defense. They have no armor. They're still pretty good in their game. Same with the Highland Archers. Scotland is kind of like the bootleg Norway. Or the bootleg Denmark. They have kind of good early
Da.
units, but not quite as good, and then they fall off really hard. in the late
Where
game.
to?
Their pikes are good, but that's the
Set
best
sail.
cavalry is literally feudal
Yes, my lord.
knights.
Set sail.
Quit that, you damn
Catholic
schooner!
knights every other Catholic faction gets.
Orders, my lord.
Okay. So it's growing, it's growing. They might take Aarhus before I can get there. So we'll see. We'll see.
Form
what I
up
can do.
lines and do not break
Sometimes
them.
the AI is
Today,
really bad at
we break
sieges,
the enemy.
So you can often defend sieges with not a lot of troops.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this
Deployment.
battle.
It does not. I do not expect victory, but we will see what happens. Hey, babe. You feel better now. That's fine. Scots attacked me in the north. They are. The Scots are the Scots. Indeed.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the
I think my
attackers.
only chance
Give
to
them
win is if the
steel.
general kind of
Grave
suicides on
tidings.
a
The
spear
enemy
militia,
are at the gates.
which kind of happens a lot. AI really bad. They'll just charge their cavalry.
To arms,
Spearmen to
General.
defend
The
all
enemy's
of them,
ram has
kill
breached the
general,
gates.
And then it lowers the morale of other troops, and then the routies and the other win battles that should not have been won.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
And the reason I don't guard right now is because if you do that, the massive bodies pushing in will disrupt your formation. You'll be able to more effectively. So what I know is we give the enemy space to enter your settlement. If you can't prevent them from entering the territory. Space. So there's the general bloodied a little bit. It's good.
Lord be merciful, we have lost half of our men. Our general shames us all.
So my
He
general's running
flees
away, that's not
battle,
good.
while his soldiers still... Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this debacle.
Still maybe have a chance.
The enemy
Okay,
general
I killed the
lies
so they might
dead.
just mass
The
routing
enemy
those,
are
even
badly
though
blooded. They
he
have
just
lost
didn't
half
fight,
their
but
men.
Did kill me. Unlikely still.
Fate throws fortune, but not everyone
I should have
catches
just attacked them
defeat is
when I
out.
saw their armies outside my settlement. Should have just sunk their ship. But I did not. It took Aarhus from me, but I inflicted some casualties and I killed their general. Their general, which is important.
Yes, Lord. Marching to battle with pride, Lord. Men, march. Orders, my Lord. Yes, Lord. Confronting the enemy.
Okay.
Yes, Lord.
All the Scottish navies keep turning into rebel navies, don't know why.
My lord. As ordered. The wind has
Yes, we're
failed us,
blocking.
Captain. We sail tomorrow.
Orders, my Lord. Marching to battle with pride, Lord.
So yeah, they don't have much
Besieging settlement.
left. Our army's far
Where
superior,
to?
actually.
My lord.
I'll bring him around.
We
we'll
can
get
sail no
Scandinavia,
further today.
And then we will. I think I still want to mop up the Baltic, but after we get a little Baltic Empire going, then we will go and get revenge on Scotland for their heinous
Da.
act of treachery.
The wind has failed us, Captain. My lord. Are you
Yeah,
trying
I
to
don't
give
even
me
bother
an order? Yes, my
trying to deal
lord.
with the Pope because
Anchors away.
the Scots will
continue
attack me,
tomorrow.
and then I'll try to take my settlement back, and then the Pope will get all butthurt and will go, "Oh, you better stop here. You better stop fighting the Scots." I'm like, bro, I have every right to fight them. They fought me. I don't care about you. So
Yes. Yes, Lord.
can obviously just
Confronting the
always-
enemy.
excommunicate.
The enemy lies defeated. We are victors.
Get on my shoulder.
Strength, honor, and victory.
To build my barracks over again. It's not too big of a deal. Unfortunately, I lost those spear militia units. That kind of sucks.
Da. Engage me, or be gone.
I only
Germans
represent
like to
my
take
people at
interest in
war,
numbers,
noble
that's why I
one.
built some units. Those units alone will be able
I
to
am a soldier of the Reich.
hold off pretty much whatever.
I
we
only
can send
represent
in
my
the game.
people at war, noble one.
So unfortunately, I don't have any. We'll make some of these guys.
Orders, my Lord.
Orders, my king.
Yes.
Where to?
Orders, my Lord.
My lord. We can sail no further today. Want to
Just
check
go
that
straight to
course
Norway.
again, my lord. The wind has failed us, Captain. We sail tomorrow.
Yeah, see now England's here. This happens a lot. This happens a lot. England and Scotland. Perfect. Exactly 800. That's what you need. So then we'll get a town going at Stettin.
Yes, Lord.
Where to?
Orders, my Lord. Heading to shore, my Lord. Forest ambush set, my Lord.
Oh, are you serious?
Marching to battle with pride, Lord.
That's fine. That's fine.
Da.
Jack those taxes back up. Hamburg will hold strong. Already a crusade. Cairo.
Yes. Marching to battle with pride, Lord. Yes. Surrounding and besieging the settlement.
Where to?
Yeah, I always like to turn Oslo into a city as well because the only time it's threatened is if you don't have Sweden
I bring word from my people, noble one.
and or if Scotland and England are available to send armies over and invade you. And as soon as I mop up the Baltic,
I suppose we can agree to
we're
goodbye.
going for Scotland, so they won't be a threat going forward too much farther into the campaign. Right now I just need money, so that's why we're doing that.
Fear not. We are not your enemy.
More English armies over here, rather than mopping up Britain first. They like to send their armies to Denmark.
Yes,
Fine,
Lord.
that's fine. I think actually what I'll do here,
Orders, my Lord. Yes, Lord. Confronting
I
the
wanna split
enemy.
this army up.
An honor to
'Cause I don't
serve,
need
my
all these
Lord.
guys here,
Yes.
so I'll take the young guy
Orders, my Lord.
and we'll give him
Yes. My lord. My lord.
Move out.
Da.
we'll go Stockholm.
Yes, my lord. We can sail
We'll
no
start
further
colonizing the
today.
east.
Yes, Lord.
And then this is all I need to take Oslo.
Marching to battle with pride, Lord. Besieging settlement. Shall we assault now, my Lord? Our forces are hidden well here, my Lord.
Where to? As ordered. Set sail. Anchors away. We
Losing money.
continue tomorrow.
It's not good.
Yes.
Yeah, these guys, they have a strong garrison. However, you know, in the open, yeah, they got crossbows. In the open, the general's bodyguard and the scouts will be able to mop them up. It's a big English army.
My enemies fear me.
Oh, it's King William the Conqueror has come to take Hamburg. That's a little bit worrisome. Just a little bit. So yeah, I can already make cavalry and heavy infantry. So let's go for the armor upgrades. Armor
Da.
upgrades are really big, especially for
As
your early
ordered.
game units.
My
Give them
lord.
an extra staying power.
But my lord, this is not possible. Anchors away.
Okay.
We continue tomorrow.
Ready to
20
trade.
budget making 31, so basically nothing. Right.
Forest ambush set, my
Looking at
Lord.
Everyone who walks outside. Suppose we'll go to church.
Da.
Back ashore, men. Orders, my Lord. Yes,
Could just
Lord.
charge in there, but
Confronting
I'll-
the enemy. Yes.
just wait
Surround-
them.
Where to?
So then basically these
Da.
guys.
Yes, Lord. Orders, my Lord.
Generals, so.
My lord. Where to?
I will need another
Da.
fleet. One for the east, one for the Baltic, one for the North Sea. 'Cause I kind of want to go both directions. Okay, we've got churches. Let's get some armor for this guy. Okay, so next turn, when I hit end turn on the rebels' turn, they will sally out and attack both of these places actually. So we'll get 2 new settlements. That will be good.
God's servant.
We're making Stettin.
How may I serve?
Let me go see.
Alas, I cannot go
see
there.
if the poles have gotten thorny.
This
They
is
typically
simply
go for
not
it pretty
possible.
fast. Like basically right away. Sometimes they don't, but yeah. Let's look at the rebels. 4 units of Viking Raiders. These guys are nasty, you know. 10 attack with good stamina and effective against armor. They'll do. If you stay in melee with them, they will mess you up.
Form up lines and do not break them.
Stay in
Today,
melee with
we
them.
break the enemy.
Run them down with our horses. So I think after this battle, I'll probably call it. Let's see, how long have I been recording for? We'll probably keep these. Oh, it's only been 37 minutes. I want to keep these to about an hour. I'm not sure people will want to watch more than an hour of a Let's Play. Okay. Let's drop our equipment. Our scouts. Light cavalry. Crossbow militia, we'll just go ahead and charge in on those. These guys, Viking Raiders. Bag. Especially these scouts, they'll go down fast if I stay stuck in melee. See, I've already lost them. So, as long as the crossbows are not standing and shooting, we're fine. Behaving strangely. I think I got the best charge over there. It's okay. Look at all those dead bodies. That is what I want to see.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Crossbow militia fighting to the death. Attack those guys. So we've got everyone wavering.
The enemy are
Right,
badly bloodied. They have
This is
lost
when we
half
press
their
our-
men.
Press our advantage.
The enemy general is no true man. The enemy
It's the
army
general there.
runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
Yep.
All civilized peoples will be...
Griffins cat out of the room before it destroys the door. Yeah.
They deserved nothing less than death. They are broken. We are triumphant.
Okay, so we have Oslo. This is good stuff. Good progress. Sack it, get a little bit of money. Now we have Stockholm. Should be much easier. They didn't have as much. Yeah.
We have chosen the field. Now, let the battle begin. Units,
Pretty excited for the new Age of Empires 3. Played a bit of the new Age of Empires 2. It was pretty fun. Let's speed this up a bit. So basically, they will come out, and I'll hit them from flanks with cavalry. one weakness of the Danes is that they have no spearmen from their castles. Now their cavalry is perfectly fine.
By the grace of
We
God,
just
our
got the
men have
general.
slain the enemy general. Without him,
Yeah, that whole
his
unit
troops
just
will
died. That's
lose
what
their
happens
will
against
to
light
fight.
infantry, a heavy cavalry charge, like a dead-on one, and just annihilate it. Just compared to the light cavalry, when I charged into that Viking Raiders with my scouts there, I lost a lot of scouts.
My cavalry!
So heavy cavalry is very potent, as it should be in a medieval game. So yeah, we killed the general.
Look how our cowardly, all civilized
hard,
peoples
hard.
will be awed by the...
So this is as hard as the game gets. Killing rebels is easy, obviously. This game does get
The
tough.
enemy lies
give the
defeated!
AI credit
We
there.
are victors!
Especially if you play like the
Strength,
Roman Empire or the
honor,
Byzantines,
and
you're just surrounded
victory!
and the enemy likes to gang up on you with superior units in the early game. It's pretty tough, actually. So we'll convert that to a town. But in the meantime, I might make a few units. I think I'll just leave one of those guys there.
Yes, Lord.
Orders, my
My lord,
I don't think that's enough to take
Da.
on Finland.
as
Let's
ordered. Set
what they
sail.
have.
Set sail. Yes, my lord.
Maybe.
My lord. Want to check that
Yeah,
course
same with
again,
Helsinki.
my
So
lord?
like Helsinki and Oslo, they're so far north, they're on the far edge of the map, away from most stuff. I don't think it's worth having them be castles. I always make them cities. I pretty much only ever have Hamburg and Thorn as castles, but sometimes I'll even turn Thorn into a city. It depends on how fast I can expand out of the Baltic. Okay, so we'll drop those guys off at Finland, and then we'll go back to pick up these guys at Oslo, and then I'll get some more troops from Hamburg, and then we'll go
Quite
take
fetching,
care of
aren't
Scotland.
I?
Scotland has angered me for their insolence. Everyone's building. Boom. Okay, so yeah, Poland. You can tell from the border, that white border, Poland has Thorn.
God's servant.
Yeah.
Walk in the light, my friend. How may
Check
I
out
serve?
Riga.
Of course, my lord.
Oh, nice. So it's got a pretty good population. It'll be a large town soon. That is good for us.
Da. You will have to fight us for these waters.
10, 8. So yeah,
Where
I think I'll
to?
just have to land my troops
Heading
here.
to shore, my lord.
Also make it. So
Orders,
there's
my
no time
lord.
lost. We'll just
Marching to battle with pride, lord.
Da.
only got one.
Yes, Lord.
3 minutes. So no
Yes,
time,
lord.
more than 1 minute.
Confronting the enemy.
I don't really need that.
Shall we assault now, my lord?
I'll just wait that
My
much.
lord. Yes,
I'll
my
get
lord.
back.
The wind has failed us, Captain. We sail tomorrow.
45 plus 15. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just trying to time myself. Stetson. Argus. Armor. Armor's. I really like armor.
Da.
Makes your units look cooler, and yeah, that's one feature that's in
My
Medieval
lord.
2 that's not in any other Total War
But
game
my lord.
This is not your fleet, you galoot.
before or since.
Da.
Is that upgrading the armor
My
on
lord.
the campaign map gives you visual
Prepare the grapples.
armor
We
upgrades
engage.
on the battle map.
Prepare to
No
board
other
and
Total War
engage.
does this. But Medieval 2 did it back in 2006. You know what? Oh, where did
Yes.
that feature go? It's one of the best things I like about it. It's so cool. You're so always gives you a drive like, oh, I want to get this upgrade. I want to build my settlements higher because I see my units, they start to look cooler, and I know they fight better. So you have that whole.
Quit that, you
enjoyable.
damn schooner!
Yes,
Seeing
my
your
lord.
armies progress
Attacking.
and get better.
Prepare to board and engage.
Alright, so I actually have to start getting military buildings. Okay, so now I can upgrade the armor there. Stockholm. Singy's under siege. Where's my navy? Okay, there it is.
My lord.
Looks like Russia got Riga. So Riga and Thorn and Novgorod is what I need for the rest of the Baltic. But I don't really want to fight them right now because I'm already at war with Scotland.
Da.
Let's
Set
move
sail.
north to get the guys from
Want to
Oslo.
check that course again?
Why
and
are
then
you
we'll swing
addressing me?
south to get
Scotland will fight ye for these
Ben
waters!
from
But my lord, this is not possible.
Hamburg.
Want to check that course again,
So
my
I'm
lord?
starting to make some more money.
But my lord, this is not possible. Want to check that course again, my lord? But my lord, this is not possible. My lord, the fleet cannot sail there.
Town militia going. Yes, you know, I've got. So these guys, when they don't have any armor, they have just these shirts on because they have 0 base armor, as you can see. Right click on that guy, he's got 2 armor. So his next upgrade's heavy mail, so right now he's in light mail. And you'll see when I do a battle with these guys, they're in light mail. These dismounted Huskars, they're in light mail right now. And their next armor upgrade's heavy mail.
Where to?
Okay, so these guys are good to go. Let's see what's my income look like. Plus 1,000, so I can make some more units. I think I have enough cavalry. See, holding the east will be a little bit tough against Russia and Poland. So yeah, I could win this battle, but then Russia could attack me right away and probably kill these guys, which would suck.
Form up lines and do not break them. Today, we break the enemy.
Units, await my order.
Heavy infantry.
It's the same deal.
Forward.
Surround them. Come out. Surround them. Charge them. Hopefully there's not a general. Yeah, you see me using my cavalry a lot, especially the generals on the bugs because they automatically replenish, kind of like in new games. They'll automatically replenish on their own will in between turns, whether you're in your own settlement or not. So it's kind of like as long as you don't lose your general, you can lose men in the squad, in the unit, and they'll kind of come back. I don't think it's for free. You do have to pay for the general's bodyguard units, but you don't have to spend time recruiting. They can just replenish out in the field. So that's pretty nice. So it means these guys, as long as you're careful with the general,
Our men are winning the battle.
self-replenishing
If we
units.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Because for everything else, you need to have the building to be able to recruit that unit.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Especially when I'm not sieging this down.
By the grace of God, our men have slain the
wanna save
enemy
my
general.
infantry for when
Without
I-
him, his
when I really
troops
need to
will
do a
lose
siege.
their will to fight.
Like these guys, because these cavalry, they can't go up some walls.
Attack quickly.
Look how our... This is a clear
So we
victory.
got Finland. It's tiny southern tip of Finland. Helsinki.
The enemy lies defeated. We are
Don't attack me,
victors.
Russia.
Strength, honor, and victory. We seek passage, not battle, Outlander. We seek passage, not battle, Outlander.
You know, I might keep Helsinki as a castle, and nah, I'll make it a city. It doesn't
We
matter.
seek passage,
I'll
not
make it a
battle,
city, it'll be
Outlander.
fine. It might be a little bit tough in the early game to keep it alive against the Russians, but so the Crusade to Cairo failed. But it looks like, oh yeah, it's still Egyptian. Okay, interesting. So practice range that allow me to train Norse archers. Some armor upgrades on these guys. Stockholm. So yeah, one of the
seek
reasons why I
passage,
made it
not
a rule
battle,
to
Outlander.
not be able to recruit
We seek passage,
mercenaries
not
is
battle,
because, especially in
Outlander.
the early and the mid game, they're better than a lot of what you can get for a lot of factions. Not for Denmark, because Denmark actually has good early game units, unlike most factions. But if you're playing as something like France or the Italians or the Holy Roman Empire, the early game, the mercenary spearmen and mercenary crossbowmen are just vastly superior infantry to anything you can get for quite a while. So
God's servant.
a lot of times it's better to just
As you wish.
not even bother training
On
recruits,
my
just go
way.
around recruiting mercenaries everywhere.
As you wish.
We kind of
Reaching
flopping off of
until
that, but
morning,
I see
my
that.
lord.
I just don't have that much fun doing it, because then I'll conquer like half of Europe before I even start making any of my own real units, and I just don't. I don't find that thematically fun to play
Da.
or to watch. So
Yes, my lord.
that's why I'm not doing it. So we'll leave this
An
infantry
honor
there.
to serve, my lord.
Yes! Look in the trees.
I need to get my barracks.
My lord.
Train some militia.
As ordered. Yes, my lord. The wind has failed us, Captain. We sail tomorrow.
I need to take a settlement quickly. So it's good. Next turn, Stockholm will be a town. And pretty soon after that, Helsinki will be a town. So I have a bunch of towns.
Where to?
Orders, my king. My lord.
My lord. As ordered.
Yes. Of course.
I generally don't
We
like to
go
leave
no
units
further
that
this
have
day.
generals outside
My
of
lord.
settlements, or outside of a siege, or outside of a ship for very long. But if it's only for one turn, then they
Orders,
typically
my
won't
king.
turn to rebels after only one turn. Okay, I thought that was Russia attacking me. Okay, so now I'm at war with England as well. Okay. Stockholm, can now upgrade to town. Helsinki. Be mine, man.
We
Yeah,
seek
Russia, yeah,
passage,
they've got
not
4 of these
battle,
mercenary
Outlander.
spearmen, yeah, 7 and 14. Yeah. My dismounted Huskars are better than that. They're 11 and 15 with effective against armor, good morale, and good stamina. But I only have one dismounted Huskar, and he's got a bunch of archers and other supporting units.
We seek passage, not battle,
Spearmen.
Outlander.
For Denmark, you don't really need to rely on mercenaries.
Can you?
Where to?
That's right, fool. It's an enemy!
Prepare the grapples! We engage!
Oh, this is for, yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay, that kind of sucks. Some more ships.
My lord. But my lord, this is not possible.
Yes.
So England is slowing us down by 1 turn. At least I have some good money income. Because I don't really have a lot of stuff growing. So Poland took Magdeburg.
Excellent. All set to ambush.
Okay.
Da. Where to? Combining fleet. Where to? Yes.
Begone.
So large.
You are not.
My lord.
Army.
Head aboard, men.
My lord.
Danish army here.
Where to? Set sail.
We'll go for Nottingham.
The wind has failed us,
Nottingham's a
Captain.
castle. If we
We
control the
sail
castle,
tomorrow.
and then we
My
can
lord,
spread
the
out
fleet
and
cannot
take
sail
other
there.
cities.
But
The
my lord,
security
this is
units.
not possible.
What do you require of me? Will I be a part of a proposition? I am sure I will have their full attention.
Probably have to come back for her. We'll just make another archer unit. Because
I will only
even though
address
English
you
soldiers are
in
really strong,
battle.
that's still a lot of guys. Even if they're just spear militia and town militia. So I'll get like 1.5 units because this guy will be retrained. And we'll get 1 infantry squad. Okay.
Fear not.
We seek passage, not battle,
Maybe you get
outland.
Helsinki up to a town so I can build some town militia there. And we've got
I'd never
okay,
My
next
lord.
turn we can land. And we can attack us.
I had something for your
Russians
attention.
trade, that's good. But, like the Germans, we will make them pay.
Leave this for now, please. Farewell
They did
to
not
you,
want
Lord.
to pay. Hungary's coming probably for trade rights.
Greetings.
And what-
I come bearing word for you today.
They're already at war with the whole Roman Empire, Venice, Milan, and Poland.
We understand. That is
Let's tell
all.
them to go screw themselves.
Farewell.
Where to? Yes, my lord.
That's right, fool! It's an enemy!
Yes, my lord. Attacking. My lord, we are victorious. Where
It's a big
to?
English
Come
army
and get me,
of
you
good troops.
coward!
Mailed knights, those are good. This might be tough.
My lord.
However,
Off
I do
this
know
vessel
that my
at
infantry
once!
is
An order!
infinitely superior to whatever they have. right
Where
now.
to? Yes, my lord. The wind has
An honor, my lord. Not somewhere a lady should be going. Please do not ask the impossible of me.
Okay. Let's get the money. Oh yeah, so we have a town, so we're gonna make town militia. Stockholm. More English troops.
I will
on
only
us,
address
I might
you
make
in
defeat
battle.
enemies. That should be good enough.
Come and get me, you coward!
Okay. Goodness. Well, we're gonna,
Your will shall be obeyed!
we'll just go for it, man.
I will only address
So
you
much. So
in
if he has
battle.
Billman, and Billman are pretty good. He has a lot of mailed knights. a lot of mailed knights. And I only have 2 units of heavy cav and no spearmen. So this army could pose me problems because it's the one weakness of the Danes, is no spearmen. You do get your halberdier units in the later game that are good against cavalry, but I don't have them yet. I might have to go for Scotland first.
We shall not relent, ever!
Begone! You are not my liege.
No, we'll just go for it.
We march to our enemy's doom! Once we breach the walls, they are finished. We await your order to move in.
Come and
then
get me,
a full
you
staff.
coward.
Probably should have came with more troops. I might need more troops. It's gonna be pretty tough, actually. I might lose all those guys. We'll see.
We have word for you, noble lord.
Germans trying to extort us. We do not negotiate with terrorists. Saint Acceptor, we will attack. It was 224.
Very well. It is your decision. Until next time.
There's a man outside smoking.
Greetings.
In his pajamas in the middle of
Our
the road.
people have something to discuss. We accept this until next time.
However, it's been about an hour, I think, yeah, so I will call this one. I guess that's a good cliffhanger. We'll find out what happens with our Nottingham army
Da. As ordered.
on the next one. We'll just finish out this turn. Go to the boat.
Where
The
to?
longboat.
I will make them fear you.
Dude, if I can night attack,
You should fear us coming, my enemy!
so you can see what they have. So peasants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units of mailed knights. 1, 2 units of billmen. Luckily, he has only 1 archer. So if I had some archers, it would really help because none of these guys have any armor. Well, the mailed knights have some armor, but the billmen, the peasants, and the spear militia, these town militia, they have no armor. So yeah, literally 0 armor, 0. So if I had even like 2 or 3 squads of peasant archers would really help. It still says I have 1-1. But that's just because, you know, the game, the way they
We
calculate
shall not
stuff is
relent,
kinda weird.
ever!
These guys' stats are so high. But those are just their base stats. You know, the AI is actually pretty decent. If they outnumber you, they'll swarm you, they'll surround you. They won't just blob up on the front. They will surround you and they will rear charge you. They'll save their cavalry and they'll pin you with infantry and swing around the back and hit you with cavalry. And they have a lot of cavalry, so yeah, we'll find out on the next one. I'm pretty excited actually. We've got a battle that will decide the fate of the Danelaw.